my mentor was saying, oh yeah, that's going to happen at that income that we make right now. It's typical of that income. And
we're stuck in the middle.
we're stuck kind of in the middle. It's not that we're suffering or that we're hurting or nothing like that.
But it's the challenging area.
Yes, it's challenging to be able to take that next step. That next step's just a little bit higher than the other steps that we've climbed. So it's a little bit of a stretch. We climbed a lot of ladders. We climbed a lot.
Yeah. I felt like climbing to the heavens or something, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. He just read you like a book. He's so good with it though. But he was like, dude, like you have to think about where he's coming from, which is you've already built this, and it's good. It's very good. It's provided this, right? And now you're asking to build to more. How does that feel? I was like, okay, like I get it, but like, and I was telling him, yes, I understand that, but how can you want more when you don't want to give more?
Yeah,
right.
That's a challenge.
So that's a challenge. So that's been kind of the root of our like push and pull whenever we have a tough about business primarily, and then it bleeds into our personal life obviously. So it's like, how do we grow past this? And then we're always saying, oh yeah, it's the growing pains and everything, but then sometimes you have human moments where you're like, I don't want to deal with the growing pains, man. I want to take ibuprofen and lie in the bed.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be numb to like, give me a break.
I'm very curious. So he went through it.
Yes.
In the middle. Yes. He was stuck in the middle. And I want to see like I want to learn how he surpassed that middle.
You know what he told me?
What did he say?
What he says to his clients and what he told himself and what he told me. He was like, you're being a bitch, man up and do it. He told me that. And I was like,
do what though? Do what?
Do the work. You know what you have to do. I know what we have to do in terms of managing, in terms of leading in your expertise. I don't know, right? Yeah. Like you need to decide what you want to charge. You need to decide what services you want. That's what I've been asking you to put forward to me. I'm like, you let me know, and I will make that happen. I will communicate that to your clients. No problem. I have no problem doing that. And it's just a matter of like letting go of that old self, like that old business model. It worked. And that's why he said that's why it's so hard for people to let it go, because it worked. Like if it's not broken, don't fix it, right? That's the phrase.
Yeah, but you gotta.
But you have to break it.
You have to break it again.
It's like Will and Jada, they were like, dude, we had to destroy our marriage, right? Talked about that. You heard that part. We had to destroy our marriage so that we could make room for a new one, which we don't even call marriage anymore. We just call life partnership.
Yeah.
They don't call themselves married. They call themselves life partners.
That's very interesting. Yeah, it's like our Snap It Fancy. It's ground zero right now. We destroyed and we're not using the old machine anymore.
Right.
We got a new one. And now, even though it's brand new and everything, our ideas, like people want to hop on it and like rent it out, but no, that's not the case.
Yeah.
You gotta be patient.
Gotta
market it.
Gotta build.
Yeah, build it.
Yeah. One by one.
It's not going to happen overnight.
One brick at a time. Yeah. But I think we have a great start, just because we're wiser and we have some experience versus 10 years ago. Of course, we didn't know anything, right? We were so naive, and at that time we had those challenges, and at this time we have these challenges, which are more complex. But it's because we have 10 years of experience and working together and ups and downs and all that stuff.
Yeah, I still can't like put a finger on how we did it back in the day, where the photo booth was not a software and we were actually shooting it. Or you were shooting it, and then we bought this little dinky printer that it was the size of your palm.
It took 2 minutes.
Yeah, it took 2 minutes, and there was a huge line. Oh man, it was crazy.
But they still hired us, and we still did our thing.
Yeah.
And that's just what it was.
It was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you let us, like before, I didn't question anything. I didn't say anything. I just did what was asked of me.
It's different now, because now we have a team.
Right.
and then each team member speaks a different language.
Yes.
So now you kind of have to switch your brain from speaking to this person, right? Differently. In a way that they can understand and best serve the leader.
Yes.
Yeah.
And best serve the bigger picture, right?
Yeah.
So and that's all it is. Yeah. That's what I discovered earlier this year too. I was like, oh, that's when I learned, oh, John is not a communicator. Or Jenna is a communicator. Or I'm not a very good communicator either. Let's see how we can fix that.